Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You know, I don't drink, I don't smoke, don't do none of that. So I'm at work and I have to check out all of these people with the alcohol and the cigarettes and the tobacco, the O's. And they be telling me the name of this stuff and I'm like, what? I have no clue what that is. This one dude asked me for something. Don't even remember what the name of it was. And I'm thinking he's talking about a cigarette. So I'm over there in the cigarettes, looking through them, can't find what he's talking about. And then he points over to the alcohol and goes, no, 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 that one right there. And I'm like, oh, what? Or I'll be looking, thinking that it's an alcohol, and he's talking about the tobacco, the O's. Where was I? Because I wasn't in the right spot. But let me tell you, the color of alcohol, beautiful. Just beautiful. I'll be checking people through, and I'll look at their red alcohol, and I'm like, oh my god, don't know what this tastes like. Don't really want to know what it tastes like, but it looks so good because this color. Or it'll be like blue or green, and they'd be like neon colors, and I'm like, oh my god, so pretty. Or the cans that they'll get, the cans, and the little pop, little pieces that you like, and yeah, so pretty. Or, and you know, I have to check the IDs. Gotta ring up the birthday, because I can't sell it to minors. And there's times where the soda bottles or some of the bottles that we have for like other items in the store look like alcohol. So I'll ring it up thinking it's alcohol, not realizing that it's, you know, some Pepsi or something, because I don't always read the thing. It's not Pepsi. I obviously know what a Pepsi thing looks like, but other drinks that come in those things, but at first glance looks like some alcohols. And I'll start typing in the birthday or asking them for, you know, whatever. Like if it's like an older person and I don't need to ID them because I can see that they're over the age of 21, and I'll just type in the birthday or whatever, or I know the person so I know their birthday. And then it beeps at me because it wasn't asking me for no birthday. You want to know why it wasn't asking me for no birthday? Because it's soda or sparkling water. Like, they don't need a birthday for that. Or, you know, I just smile at them and tell them that, you know, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm losing my head. Which, 9 times out of 10, that's what I'm doing. I'll be standing there trying to count the money, and I forget how to count. So I literally have to give this person, or the person has to give me $1.65, and I'm counting it to make sure I put it in there right so I don't mess up what I have to give back to them, or if I even need to do that, or, you know, whatever. Or ask them for more money. And I say, okay, $1, because $1 was in a dollar bill. I pick up the 25 cents. I pick up the 10 cents. And you want to know what I said? Actually, it wasn't even the 10 cents. It was the 5 cents. It was the 25 cents and it was the 5 cents. And you know what I said? Because instead of saying 30, I said 40. So then, instead of having it be $1.59, I said it was $1.69. My dad's in over here. Don't snap. He's over here snapping. Is that you telling me that the oil's ready? I'm making cheesy sticks. So delicious. Cheese sticks. Why did the lighting... Thank you. Ooh, look at that sizzle. It's not homemade. It's from a bag. Because I just got off of work and I'm hungry. There's 3 left. I'm all looking over here at my chin. There's 3 left. And I'm claiming them. Thought there was the dog. Or, you know, you get some other stuff that happens, you know. Chilling at work. I know how to ring up a gift card. You gotta swipe the card. Then you gotta type in departments. Then you gotta find where it says gift card, and it'll ask you how much you're trying to put on the gift card. So you type it in, and then you hit enter, and it's supposed to tell you to activate the card, in which you slide the card. So I did this. But do you think it asked me to swipe the card to activate it? No, it didn't. So I have to turn around to my sister, who's on the register behind me, because she works with me, and I work with her. And I tell her, it was supposed to, but it didn't. So what happened? She's like, well, you didn't do it right. What do you mean I didn't do it right? Because I did. So then I had to call the supervisor. And guess what? She couldn't get it to work either. And then out of nowhere, none of the cards wanted to scan on my register. So she takes it to a different register. Still doesn't scan. So I knew what I was doing. The card was just fighting back because it didn't want to leave the store. Duh. The card didn't want to be sold. It liked sitting up there on its shelf life. It liked looking at all the people walking past it, not choosing it. Going to the candy next to it. It was payback for not more people getting them and choosing candy over the gift card. Let me tell you, last night I made some taco shells. Some homemade taco shells. I'm on my phone, so I'm looking at myself and it's like over here and I don't know where to look. I don't want to stare at the little dot. Although it probably looks better if I do that, because then I probably look like I'm looking at you. But anyways, I was using these things last night. And my wrist starts to hurt. Because I heard it when I was working at Amazon. This is the first job that I have worked since I got injured. And now I can't hold tongs without it hurting. Like, what? Cooking some cheesy sticks. So this is my cheese sticks. There's 3 of them. Now I need some ranch dressing, because you cannot have cheese sticks without ranch dressing. And no, for you marinara lovers, I don't like marinara sauce. So I don't have marinara sauce with my cheese sticks or my cheese bread or just bread in general. My breadsticks, nope. Ranch dressing. Where's my backpack? My lunch box is in that. Well, it's a bag. It's not a lunch box. I shopped at my store, got a bag, and that bag I use for my lunch sack. Ew, my double chin. Ugly. I had ranch at work. I had chicken McNuggets and a TV. Oh, that's what I was going to tell her. I meant to tell my sister that I'm proud of myself. You want to know why I'm proud of myself? Because I'm going to tell you why I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself because the frozen TV dinners filled me up for lunch. I'm trying to eat healthier. Well, okay, maybe not healthier, but smaller portions. Ooh, my cheese sticks are done. Look at that. Gonna pop this plate over here. Gotta put that there. Gotta flip hands. Yes. That's how you do it. Oh, I already turned it off. Can't turn it off if it's already off. Hope you know I'm eating these on camera. You wanna know why? Because I don't know why. I also bought this cheese dip. Of course it would be in the back of the refrigerator because why else wouldn't it be? Cheese dip. I just got home from work, y'all. Your girl is hungry. I just want to sit down. So I got Island Living. And as soon as I can afford everything that I need to be able to record me playing The Sims, I will be recording it. Okay, I didn't really want to do an unboxing because I didn't really make it known that I was trying to get this. Therefore, I felt it unnecessary because then you guys couldn't bask in the glory of me really wanting to and then being able to get it and waiting for it to come. But since this is kind of like, oh my god, almost dropped my baby. Not an actual child. Speaking of child, where's my fur dog? Oreo! Where are you at? Hi, baby. Here he is. Say hi to the audience. All the Oreos out there. Oreos. Because I don't want to call people my shadows. Because that's not. Or shadows. Oreos. Y'all are the Oreos. The Oreo squad. I just love you. You're so cute. Okay. Ooh, that's not... Okay, I'm not even clicked on... So first of all, let me just show you what I got, because I haven't told you yet. I got a new mouse for my laptop. Let me just show you what my old one looked like. This little ratchet thing. Ready for the new one? Oh yeah, this the new one. I almost dropped it. It came in this cute little box. And when I'm not using it, guess where it's at? In this box, because this thing looks so, oh my god. Was not expensive. It was 15 bucks. Is that expensive? I don't think it was. Oh, but that's not the greatest thing in the world. It lights up. Oh, yes. And it changes colors. It's a rainbow. Sometimes it has 3 colors at once. Oh my god, I'm just in love with it. Mwah! Oh, and listen. You can't hear it. You want to hear my old one? Oh. Yes, man. So now, even if I don't have the proper stuff and I want to record a game that I'm doing on my laptop and you're watching it, you don't have to hear the loud clicking sound because my laptop, it's not a laptop, because my mouse is quieter. So anyways, back to the Island Living thing. I, today, while I was at work, was thinking about my Island Living one that I have on here. And right now, I started with one sim, and her name is Sulani, and she's a mermaid. And I wanted it to be to where, like, I wanted it to be where she, was kind of like the first person on this land, and the whole land is named after her and everything. And because the new island that comes with Island Living is called Sulani, and I just love that name. And so she was the first mermaid, and then I had her make her own club, so that I have a whole club of just like mer people. Right now, I only have 2 mer people because the only other person that I could find. Let me just tell you this story, okay? So Sulani starts to have a crush on this dude, right? And it's, what holiday was it? It was the Love Day holiday. And she needed to go on a date. And I was like, okay, well, she's starting to like this dude, so let's go on a date. The moment that they go on a date, the little corner tells me that my date is off doing the do's, the woo-hoos, with somebody else. You're on a date with me, literally on a date with me, and the first thing you do was run off with somebody else. I don't need you then. So, I had Sulani be pissed at them. So she went and she yelled at the both of them because she caught them in the act, because she walked all up in there and she stopped them from doing whatever they were doing, and she yelled at him, and then she yelled at her, and then she yelled at her again, and then she yelled at him again, and then they left. Well, then the girl shows up on my beach. And guess what? She is the only other mermaid that I can find on this entire island. Well, then I heard that if you have a good mermaid, you have certain good mermaid powers, and if you have a bad mermaid, you have certain bad mermaid powers. But if you're kind of in between and you have some good and some bad, you have those powers and whatever. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have her be mean to this one sim to get payback. So I had her cast some of those rude ones, the evil ones in the water, where she swims down and then like whoop, or she summons the big black cloud underneath her and she's like, you know. So I had her do that, and then I was like, okay, I can forgive her because I want her to join my club because she's the only mermaid that I can find that's not Sulani, myself. And even after doing that, I still have not been able to find any other mermaids on this land. Like, really? Really? You're supposed to have other mermaids and the shell don't work. But anyways, so I did that, and I added her to my land, and her name is Neilani. So I have Sulani and Neilani, and I thought that was the cutest thing ever because they have the same ending name, the same ending letters and stuff, so they have the same sound to their name. So now I want all of them to be named like that. So good. Although, that one bite took all the cheese. Because instead of taking them out, I recorded them being done. That's okay. It's still so good. The video time is almost over. You know, I kind of like this, being able to just sit down, talk to my camera, talk about how my day went, talk about my ideas. Because I have a lot of ideas that I want to do with certain games. So, maybe that'll help, like, if I explain a little bit what I want to do or whatever, then I can get my ideas out there. Maybe hear some other ideas, like feedback. So, let me know, like, what are some things that you guys are doing with your island living? Because I want there to be 8 mermaids in my ocean area. I just want to see all of them together swimming. And one of them, I was thinking, well, I saw a shark. And I was like, oh my god, there's sharks. Well, I want one of them, like one of the mermaids in my club that I'm adding to my household, by the way. Solani's the only one I made. But then I added Neilani, and then I went and I edited what she looks like. And then I want to do that to all of them. But one of them I would like to make evil. So I want him to be a shark, or her. And then I want there to be another evil one, and have her be, or him, a siren. So, I'm about to, I'm gonna go CC shopping for some pretty cool mermaid stuff in hopes that this works. Also, before the time runs out, I get up this morning to get ready for work, right? Let me tell you. When you're taking your medicine pills, you need to just chug and not sit there. I had to take my iron pill this morning, and it gets stuck right here. Okay? So I drink some water, and the water's going around it, not pushing it down. I take a bigger sip of water, doesn't do nothing. I just finished my meal, because for me, it's easier to eat and then take my pills, because then it doesn't upset my stomach as much, or at all. And so for me, that's how I take it. Well, because I take it like that, I had nothing else to eat, so I'm looking around and I have some chips that I'm about to be munching on, because yes, with yes. So I ate some of those, and it went down a smidge, but it didn't go down enough. So it was still just stuck in the little crease of my throat, like inside my throat. And then it starts to dissolve in my throat, and I can taste it. So my iron is dissolving in my throat, so my whole mouth tastes like iron at this point. I'm gagging, my stomach's getting upset, and it's time to go to work. So I left the house late. Almost, if they didn't have a 7 grace if they didn't have a 7-minute like grace period that you can clock in and out at my job, I would have been late today. Because I clocked in like 2 or 3 minutes late because I was about to throw up my pill. And then, so I hop on my register, right? And I'm checking people out with this face. Because all I taste is iron. After 30 minutes of me being at work, it decided to finish dissolving and go away. Once it dissolved, it was no longer stuck. But of all things to have to sit there and dissolve to get unstuck, why did it have to be iron? Or a pill in general? Because they don't taste good. I overcooked these because look. This is why I don't walk away from my food when I'm cooking it. Because all the cheese escaped. It's okay though. It's still bomb. So yeah, that's basically how my day went. I had a couple moments. I don't necessarily remember where I had to call someone out. to help me. I have a coworker who talked about white cheddar Doritos. She let me try them today. Fire. I had to limit myself to one. Otherwise, I wasn't going to be able to stop. And I didn't want to eat all her food. So one was enough. So, people need to start buying them more so they can put them more on the shelves. And it can spread to more than one store. Ugh, my ranch just made a weird noise. Okay. I would love to just keep rambling on. But unfortunately, I'm reaching the end of my recording space. So, let's start up a chat. Tell me some of your ideas that you have for your island living and stories. And if you don't have island living, tell me about your Sims. Tell me about some of your work stories and experiences, and what are some foods that you like to eat, and odd combinations like Fritos and cheese. Let me know and I will respond. And don't forget to leave me a like, and definitely hit that subscribe button so that you can see videos when I upload them. And if you want to make sure you get every single video that I upload, hit the bell notification. And I will see y'all later.